Eddie Morra is a struggling writer living in New York City. He has been trying to finish his book for months, but can't write a single meaningful sentence. His motivation is gone, his confidence is low, and his life feels completely stuck. His girlfriend, Lindy, is tired of Eddie's lack of progress and emotional distance. She believes Eddie has wasted his talent and finally leaves him, hoping he'll figure his life out on his own. After the breakup, Eddie's life spirals even further. He stops caring about his appearance, avoids responsibilities, and drifts through the city without purpose. He knows he is capable of more, but something inside him feels blocked. Eddie is not lazy, he's lost. One day, Eddie randomly meets his former brother-in-law Vernon, who seems completely transformed. Vernon is confident, successful, and sharp, the opposite of how Eddie remembers him. Vernon introduces Eddie to a small, clear pill called NZT48. He explains that the pill allows the brain to use 100% of its capacity, removing mental limitations and unlocking total focus, memory, and creativity. At first, Eddie is skeptical, but with nothing to lose, he takes the pill. Within minutes, Eddie feels a dramatic shift. His mind becomes incredibly clear. Colors look sharper, sounds become richer, and thoughts flow effortlessly. He suddenly understands everything he reads, remembers everything he has ever learned, and connects ideas instantly. For the first time in his life, Eddie feels complete control over his mind. Under the influence of NZT, Eddie finishes his book in a single day, not just finished, but brilliantly written. He cleans his apartment, improves his appearance, and begins planning his future with precision. Eddie realizes the pill doesn't just make him smarter, it makes him fearless. He speaks confidently, thinks strategically, and sees patterns others miss. When Eddie runs out of pills, panic sets in. He realizes he can't return to his old self. Desperate, he searches for Vernon only to discover Vernon has mysteriously disappeared. While investigating, Eddie takes more NZT and starts uncovering disturbing clues. He learns that others who used the pill suffered severe side effects, memory gaps, physical collapse, and paranoia. But Eddie believes he's different. He convinces himself that success is worth the risk. Using NZT, Eddie enters the world of high-level finance. He makes bold predictions, impresses powerful investors, and gains attention from Carl van Loon, a wealthy business tycoon. Carl sees Eddie as a once-in-a-generation thinker and invites him into elite financial circles. Eddie's confidence grows rapidly, and so does his dependence on NZT. Meanwhile, Lindy notices Eddie's sudden transformation. The man who once seemed lost is now confident and magnetic. They reconnect, but Eddie hides the truth about the pill. As Eddie's influence expands, so do the risks. He experiences moments of lost time, hours he can't remember. His body begins reacting unpredictably, and he realizes the pill has a dark side. NZT gives power but demands a price. Eddie starts meeting people who are also using NZT, and most of them are in bad condition. Some are mentally unstable, others physically weak. Many warn Eddie that the pill's effects grow worse over time. Eddie begins researching NZT deeply. Using the pill itself, he analyzes its chemical structure and starts experimenting with ways to reduce the side effects. At the same time, powerful groups become aware of Eddie's success. They want control over NZT and over Eddie. Lindy notices Eddie's strange behavior, mood shifts, sudden disappearances, and emotional distance. She senses something is wrong, but Eddie still refuses to explain. Eddie is now trapped between success and survival.